Hello everyone, today I thought I'll make a video about how a beehive is. So I'll break it all apart. I'll show you the parts of beehive. So that's the base of beehive. It's got a metal mesh underneath, so that maintains the airflow in the hive. And above that, we've got a brood box that contains, these are frames in the beehive. You can see they've got wax in them. That's the natural wax that's produced by bees. The reason we put them in so we can use the maximum space within the frame, whereas the bees would create random patterns of wax comb in there. When we go to the next hive, I'll show you how to build the wax on top of this one. So a brood box may contain from 10 to 12 frames. Above that, we put this, which is called queen excluder. What it does is the gap between these is wide enough for the bees to go up on the boxes on the top, but it doesn't let the queen go up. So what happens is queen stays in the bottom box and she only lays in these frames. So you put that on top of that. And above this, if the bees have grown within the box enough and they need more space, we put more super boxes on top of them so they can come up and store their honey on there. That's a crown board that just goes on the top. That's the lid, and that's the main lid that goes on the top. Let's open this hive with the live bees inside. That goes the lid on the side. There's the crown board and the super under it. I'm using a hive tool to crack open the crown board. Put that on the side. I'm not going to lift each frame of super because that's purely honey in there. All I'm going to do is lift it and feel the weight of it. It definitely feels double the weight from last week, so definitely bees have been doing their work. I'm going to smoke the hive a little bit so that will calm down the bees. Smoker normally contains, what I normally use is a mixture of cardboard and shredded paper, so it burns quite well. So what smoke does is it calms down the bees. So this is the queen excluder, as I've previously shown. What this does is that keeps the queen in the brood box below. The gaps between the grills are not wide enough for the queen to climb up, so what she does is that she stays in the bottom box, so she can lay in that box only, and anything above that will be pure honey storage. This is the new frame that I had put last week. As you can see on there, the bees have started drawing the wax comb on the existing wax sheet that was in there. In this frame, you can see that there's a lot of cap brood. I'll show you a closer look in a second. So all that capped cells are the brood laid that's been over 7 days. So what bees do is they cap them, and they will be hatched anytime soon.
I managed to spot the queen again this week. It really helps when she's been marked. She's got a green fluorescent marker right on her back, so that makes it quite visible from distance as well. On this frame, you can see a lot of uncapped larvae. There's small white dots that you could see in the uncapped cells. You see them in all different stages, and first 1 to 3 days they're really small, like a rice grain in the cell, and as the days pass they grow bigger and bigger, and on the 7th day the bees would cap them, and 7 days after that they would hatch out. All the colours that you can see in the cells, that's pollen collected by the bees from all different flowers that they can find. They store them in the frames and then use them to feed the brood before it's been capped.